Let's start chapter 1, tuning. Before we go to the real tuning, I want to talk about the character of each shell. Usually, tom-toms and floor toms and bass drums, those drums are made of wood, like this. This is maple. And you will see other materials for the snares, like metallic, I'd say. Here is steel snare drum. And rarely you will see other materials than these, like metallic and wood, which is acrylic drums like this. You can look through it. It sounds like this. Okay, there are two main different wood that are often used. One is maple and the other is birch. Birch has more sharp and solid sound, and it has more attack sound than maple shell. And the maple shell has warmer and softer sound, and also richer sound than the birch shell. And like the other shells like acrylic drum shell, those drums sometimes it's less overtone. I mean, overtone is like if you play the drums, you will hear the attack pitch first, and then the drum shell will reflect the other notes than the attack sound. So this is overtone, and acrylic drums usually it's less overtone. I say it's more like flat overtone than wood shell, but it has definitely distinctive sound and a much louder, bigger volume. Alright, also I want to talk about the depth of the shell and the thickness of the shell. If the drum shell is deep, usually it has rich overtone and big volume, but sometimes it's tough to control. If the shell is shallow, it's gonna be a little less overtone and a little less volume, but it's gonna be much easier to control. And if the shell is thick, the volume will be louder, and then you will get more overtone and stuff. But again, it's sometimes tough to control. And the thinner the shell is, it's gonna be a little less overtone, but it's gonna be more sensitive to play. So it's easier to play sometimes actually. This depends on totally personal preference, I would say, and it depends on the music you play. Alright, let's start the tuning. Before we start the tunings, you have to get this one. It's called tuning key. You can pretty much find it every drum shop. And take out the rims for both top and bottom, and it looks like this, right? And then clean up the edge of the drums with a dried cloth. This edge will affect on the sound pretty much. It's very important to do this. Okay. Alright, it's cleaned up. Then put the drum head to the edge. Thank you. this and put the rims over it. And tighten up the bolts with the hand as much as you can. And this time, tighten the bolts with like these directions. Has to be opposite side like this. Make it really even.